I'm Alex with Storyline Travel. In this video, we're going to take a tour of the AmaLucia. We had a chance to take this river cruise from Amsterdam up the Rhine, ending in Bassel, Switzerland. Come with me and let's step aboard the AmaLucia. We took this short gangway into the atrium area with our bags and passports in hand. On a river cruise, you check in right at the reception desk. Our room wasn't quite ready yet, so as the receptionist was validating our passports, our luggage was stored off to the side in a room until the rooms were ready. Since our rooms weren't ready, and we located right behind the reception area, the shop, we took a look at some of the Ama branded merchandise, as well as jewelry and scarves available for purchase. We actually ended up getting a nice AmaLucia coffee mug to take home and remember our journey on the Rhine. Just past the shop is the Panorama Lounge. This area is big enough for all guests on the ship, and it's where you'll meet when you do your daily port talk. We had a pianist on board that entertained us during the day with light melodies, and we had plenty of space to sit, watch as we sailed along, or visit with friends and family. On the very front of the lounge is a small dining area, and on that first day we had a lunch provided where we could sit at a table, look at the beautiful Amsterdam skyline, and enjoy lunch. In the evening, after dinner especially, the lounge is a place where we gather and have bits of entertainment. Sometimes it's the crew on board, and at other times it's a local performer that comes on for just a short stint. And finally, this is the place where we kicked off our cruise with the captain's toast and welcome by the senior officers. Above the lounge and running the full length of the ship is the sky deck. This open air deck is available with seating, especially on the very front of the ship, for you to enjoy your river cruise and the scenery as you're either in port at a fantastic city or small village, or just enjoying sailing along the river. Behind this front seating area is the bridge, and if you'll notice right below it, there's actually hydraulics that allow the bridge to be lowered so that we can get under bridges that cross the river. Behind the captain's bridge is a small pool and a storage area for the bikes that we had the opportunity to use. Beyond the pool was more seating area, and some of it had a light canopy to shade you from the sun. Now let's head down to deck 3 and take a look at some of the staterooms. Across from the reception up a short flight of steps is where you'll find the desk for the hotel manager and the cruise manager. This is a good spot to know if you have any questions about excursions or your rooms and need help with anything in your suite. The first room we'll take a look at is a double balcony. This is the room we stayed in. There were 2 of us, and we had the bed put together. Next to the bed you do have light switches and plugs so that you can control things by your nightstand. And then you have a small walkout balcony that is right beside the bed, and it allows you to step out, enjoy the outside. There's even a couple of chairs. Next to that is more of a French balcony, and there will be 2 chairs inside that you can enjoy. Also note on this room that those 2 chairs can be swapped out for a single sleeper chair if you have a third person. Next to that was our desk and vanity area with TV. The TV was used for announcements, and there were a few channels you could watch. There's storage in this desk with a few drawers and cabinet space. And then finally, in the vanity area, you do have a small mini fridge or chiller that you can use, especially if you have any medications that need to be kept cool. We had a 3-door wardrobe with both shelving and hanging space for our clothing. Across from the wardrobe area was the bathroom. The bathroom had a small window that let in natural light and a little button where you could make the window frosted or clear. You have a single sink and a walk-in shower. Just enough for two, but if you had three, it would be extremely tight. While there are owner suite size, almost double the square footage of this stateroom, we didn't have the opportunity to see, but be aware that this ship does have 2 suites available that you can get. Because there's only 2 and the extra square footage, they're very popular and are booked really quick. So if you're interested in getting a bigger suite, be sure you book that river cruise early. Now, one more room I want to show you up here on deck 3 is a French balcony only room. In this cruise, we had a solo traveler who took this room. There's actually 4 of these rooms on deck 3 on the AmaLucia, and they're on the very back of deck 3 aft of the ship. As we stepped into the room, you immediately see the bed and can look out across to see the French balcony window next to the bed. There's a small vanity area or desk at the foot of the bed and a small bathroom right next to the vanity area on kind of a diagonal door. Note, it is smaller than the double balcony bathrooms, so in this case a solo traveler or a couple would be the most you would ever want to put in here. And finally, as we come around from the bathroom, there is a 2-door wardrobe area, 1 door with shelves for storage and then the next hanging down. Now let's head down to deck 2. On deck 2 you'll find the double balcony rooms, and you'll also find a handful of French balcony rooms. Now let's go down to deck 1. On deck 1 you'll find the spa area and the fitness room. There's a hair salon and massage table that is more in the spa area, and then right across the hall from that is the workout room. On deck 1 you'll find the last type of room that's available, which is a fixed window room. These rooms look like basement apartments as the windows are up high just at the water level. These are smaller rooms, much like the French balcony rooms, where you do have much less floor space, a smaller bathroom area, and less storage. The last main area I'd like to show you on the AmaLucia is the dining rooms. And yes, there's 2 dining rooms on the ship. First is the main dining room. It's located underneath the lounge, and this dining room is where they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is a buffet, although you can order a few a la carte items. Lunch is more focused on a la carte items, even though there are a few buffet items available. Dinner is a multi-course meal that is more formal each evening. In addition to the main dining room is the chef's table. The chef's table is on deck 3 aft. It's at the very back of the ship. While reservations are required to enjoy the chef's table, it is not an additional charge. You need the reservation so they have room for you, as it's a much smaller dining room. This dining room has a fixed menu, and the same food is served each evening of your cruise. And that's a look at the AmaLucia. We hope you enjoyed this ship tour, and if you're looking for a Rhine River cruise, the AmaLucia is a great option. When you're ready to book that cruise, check us out at storylinetravel.com. We'd love to help you find the perfect river cruise for you. If you're interested in what an excursion is like on a river cruise, check out this one we did on the Danube as we visited Dürnstein. And at Storyline Travel, every adventure is a story waiting to be told.